Welcome to this commentary. I'm Darlanio, and we will see the game 2 between EGIdrA and Minigun. It will be played out here on the MSL version of Metalopolis. It's from the EG Masters, and if you haven't seen game 1, you should take a look at it right away, because otherwise I will spoil the result in a few seconds. EGIdrA is spawning as the green zerg here in the south part of Metalopolis, and if we look at the northern part of Metalopolis, we see Minigun spawning as the cyan Protoss. An overlord is moving out to check out the base over here in the west position, and we see a drone scouting for the base of EGIdrA. In game 1, Minigun was able to win. He won in 12 minutes by destroying the roach and speedling force of EGIdrA, with mostly stalkers, but supported by one immortal. It was an interesting game. Minigun was at 2 bases, EGIdrA was at 3 bases, or almost 3 bases when this happened, and one of the hatcheries would have fallen, either the 3rd expansion or the natural expansion of EGIdrA. So EGIdrA rage quit at that point, and now we hope that it will be a longer game for his sake. He likes the macro games. Okay, this probe is trying to stop him from making that 2nd hatchery, but after being this damaged, only 5 hit points left, it will need to leave. Meanwhile, in the Protoss base, we have a gateway coming up. It's almost finished, and we have a simulator which is finished, a 2nd pylon, and a 2nd assimilator. The assimilator was brought up before the cybernetics core, which is a bit odd. I usually create a cybernetics core before I make the... And this Zealot is coming in, but too late. We have a drone for EGIdrA scouting inside the base. This overlord is going to check out the expansion and spawning base over here in the east position. I haven't mentioned this, I should do that on the MSL version of Metalopolis there are neutral supply depots at the bottom of the ramp for each player, and those are there to stop Protoss player from blocking the entrance and stopping zerg player to expand by 2 pylons. EGIdRA's natural expansion has been made, his hatchery is finished, and he's starting to saturate that expansion. And this drone has scouted as much as he could and is getting killed. One stalker moving out together with a Zealot, and this zergling will see this from the Seldaga that it just took under control, and it's leaving. I guess it was a misclick earlier. I saw the zergling standing here when I tried to cast this game last time. We have a queen at the natural and a queen at the main base, and we see a 3rd expansion coming up here. The queen chasing away the stalker and Zealot by himself. Here are a zergling army which could have helped as well. Okay. Overlord moving in here. Another overlord ready to check out the expansion of Minigun when it comes up. So far none. Zerglings moving in as well. Will they? No, they will not be able to get that Zealot. Twilight Council coming in. That's a bit early. 6.5 minutes. Stalker shooting a couple of shots at one of the Zerglings, but the Zerglings were able to see this, I think. At least now they know that there's a nexus coming up there. This overlord moving in here. And while these troops move out to take that out, a probe is getting killed, and we see a pylon. Will it go down? No, it doesn't. While the overlord gets killed, and EGIdrA is supply blocked for now. Using that to pull down an evolution chamber. Oh, almost missed this. We have a dark shrine on its way. In a very public place as well. Strange. It's not spotted from below the ramp, of course, but it would be easy to spot this with overlords. Probe here. Proxy pylon here. And it looks like it's going to be spotted by this overlord when it gets there. But will it get there in time? Dark Shrine ready, and we have 2 Dark Templars moving out. So that proxy pylon was not spotted in time. We should follow these 2 on their crusade against the zerg. They skipped attacking that roach. They're moving in 1 here at the natural, killing off drones. And 1 here at the main, killing off drones. 5 kills by that one, 4 kills by that one, so they definitely have been able to cover their cost in kills. That one is killed off now, an overseer moves over here. This hatchery, this lair will not be destroyed by this Dark Templar, no chance at all. Dark Templar is moved into the steamy area of the corner. This corner is a bit different, I see. In this corner you are able to hide behind the double. There goes the Dark Templar. You're able to hide here. So if a unit moves in here, it can't see that the unit is standing behind the second gas. Here you can't do that. Here you can't do that. And here you can't do that. So that's the only corner on the map that you can do that. Okay, expansion being saturated here. Third expansion of EGIdrA is saturated. We see he has spore crawlers. At the third base, no spore crawler here yet. And not here. Another Dark Templar dying, as we could hear. And since this pylon was spotted, the speedlings will be getting it destroyed. Rather large army moving out from Minigun. Looks like 10 stalkers and 5 sentries. Probe coming in here to get a new pylon up, and we see the observer following these as well. We also see another Dark Templar moving in. New pylon getting up here at the perimeter of the zerg creep. And as these stalkers start to kill off drones, the roaches attack. Force fields keeping them out of range from the stalkers, while the stalkers are able to kill off roaches. This is about the same that happened last time in game 1. Now the force fields are too close and stalkers start to die. We also see that the hydralisks are able to get them with a range of 6. Same range as the Stalkers. The few Stalkers remaining move out. See this 4th expansion of EGIdrA. I didn't see that at first. You also see the Overlord starting to spread the creep, blocking the expansion points for Minigun. And this expansion will go down. For some reason... okay. Units dying here due to the Dark Templar. So that attack was a success for the Protoss. Many units killed. 6 by that Stalker. 1 by that Stalker. Was I just lucky? 4 by that one, and so on. So many units killed off by the Stalkers, and of course a hatchery was destroyed here. EGIdrA has 4 roaches loaded in one of his observers, and we might see some sort of drop later on here. His drops are infamous. Roaches and Hydralisk moving in. We also have, I think, a changeling in that army. Nice. Okay, Stalkers moving in here again, killing off roaches. The rest of the army is not engaging. Big mistake. When an engagement comes, you should always try to get all your troops into the engagement. And even though the changeling is the last sellout here in the line, it's not getting killed off, which should give Minigun a hint that it's a changeling. But it takes time to see things like that. Okay, pylon here. Engagement again. Stalkers blink out. EGIdrA is supply blocked. But EGIdrA is in a commanding lead with his 173 supply versus 112. I guess some of that, of course, is his extra harvesters. But he only has 13 more harvesters, so you do the math. The Stalkers get killed off one by one, and Minigun has to surrender this game. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this cast, and this commentary, and that you will see Game 3 in a moment with me. It will be up on YouTube at the same time as Game 1 and 2, I hope. So check out Game 3 and I'll see you there. Thanks for watching. Bye.